Let's go. I got a story for you guys today. This story is about my reselling experience previously. To give you a little backstory on what I've done and to let you know what I'm trying to do and what I'm gonna do. But anyways, so a long time ago I started reselling. I moved to a different town. I had a friend. He said, I do reselling. One day I go over to see him, check him out, see what he's about. He's reselling a whole lot of material. He's got a whole bunch of products and stuff. Then one day I start tapping into him because I'm getting interested as well. And we're all hustlers, we're all entrepreneurs, and we come together. Next thing you know, he's talking about some trucks. He starts getting inventory from some semis. And usually him and his friend, they split it half and half. And I'm like, yo, I'm kind of interested in getting in on this. The way his money counter kept going off, he did it on eBay. And if you know anything about eBay, it makes that cha-ching noise every time you get a sell. So this boy's, it was going off. I swear it was going off pretty much like every second of the day. And he showed me his balance, and it was just for like a month. It said like 20-30K on it. So I was like, okay, I'm interested. You got me interested right now. So at the time I was running 9 to 5, but I don't do it anymore. But no hard feelings. But I mean, 9 to 5 is cool and everything. You got to do what you got to do. But it is what it is. So I just had to get out of there. There's a lot going on. A lot of people want to control you in general. So that's why I didn't feel it. But anyways, moving back to the story. So eBay, he's getting these truckloads. I start buying truckloads. I buy a couple, actually. I buy a couple of shipments off of them one time. And it started running pretty good. I was making a couple hundred here and there. One thing about eBay is it's a whole lot of consistency. Just like everything else in this world, it's all consistency. So consistency wins the race. But so we doing all that. Next thing you know, I'm tapping in with them. They started running cards and stuff, and like Pokemon cards, sports cards, etc. They're selling those. That became a big hype. It was somewhere like around like the COVID season or something like that. Well, I decided that I thought about it. I was like, oh, don't I know somebody with some Pokemon cards? So I hit up my brother. He's like, yeah, I got this book of Pokemon cards. There was old, by the way, old Pokemon cards. And he's like, I'll sell it to you for what? He's like, what you want for it? What you gonna offer me for? I was like, I'll give you $50. So I gave him $50. Got this whole binder full of Pokemon cards. Yo, let me tell you, I started looking these up. They was coming out to thousands, bro. So what I did, bought it for 50, started flipping on eBay, went to the card stores, local card stores, started learning from the people who do it every day, and they was teaching me the ropes. I made 30 G's 1 month, and I was like, okay, so this is what the digital money's about. So I got very interested in it after that. And then they came out with McDonald's came out with Pokemon, and this is a funny story. So they came out with Pokemon, and I was like, how can I get them cards? Because money goes where attention grows, or something like that. So you know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, I call all the McDonald's, because first off, they wouldn't sell it to nobody. So I call the McDonald's, and I'm like, yeah, you got them Pokemon cards there? They're like, yeah. I'm like, will you sell them? They're like, nah. So I called every single McDonald's in my state, literally. Then I got one. They said, yeah, we sell them for $525 a box. And by the way, a box is like, I think you get like 50 to 100 of them units, which you was getting inside of the Happy Meals. So they gave me a whole box 525. Next thing you know, I post that online, and usually I take professional photos. Back then, when I did eBay, I took professional photos. I got a whole booth for it, and a professional camera, etc. And these things were selling so fast. I literally get the boxes, buy them from them, get the boxes, put the box on top of my car, take a picture of it, and literally it would sell almost in minutes. It was crazy. I was selling them things a pop. It was 525 a pop, and then it was 1,000. I was selling for 1,000. So you do the math on it. So we was pushing 475. Yeah, 475. Easy. Doing it all day. I come there all the time. They call me. Truck's on the way. I come there, get them. Then I tapped in with a vendor at Walmart one time. It was pretty hectic. Tapped in with a vendor at Walmart. She gave me the plug. She's like, "Y'all be there at this time." I show up. The whole inventory's there for me. I was making plays. Started getting all the boxes. Spent hundreds, thousands of dollars on these boxes. Turn around, flip them for $250 to $500 each. These boxes. It was crazy. So, tell you that story to just give you a little insight on how much potential this reselling has. But so I was always looking for a product, just a specific product, because that one, Pokemon cards died down eventually. But sports cards is still in, but Pokemon died down a little bit. But I hear it's coming back up on the rise. But stay tuned and tap in with that. Keep your ear to the ground, and you might make some serious money off of that. But anyway, so I had a friend. He was in a different town. I was traveling there one day. That's how I first met him. Went to the store. They was doing discounts there. They had retail. It was like Walmart, Target, etc. And everything they had was 90% off. So like maybe $50, something like that. And they had baby cameras, $300, $500 cameras, selling them for like $100, something along those lines. Anyways, it was a nice little hustle, but it was working. But then I'm like, yo, I hear all this hype around drop shipping, so I'm like, let me tap into drop shipping. Everybody's talking about making millions on drop shipping, so I'm just like, I'm gonna try to run it up. Well, I ended up getting a software. If you ever do eBay or anything along the lines, the software is called AutoDS. Basically, it runs your whole business for you online, and it's the easiest. 1, 2, 3, and if you do them listings, manually, it takes forever. If you know anything about listings, they take forever to make. But it's AutoDS. It literally, you go on the website, click the thing that you like, it'll create the whole listing for you, and then voila, it's complete. And you just run that play all day, and then you just kept building. I just kept building up and building up listens. More, I'll drop like 20 a day, 20 listens. You get so much watchers, so much traffic, and it was cool. But the thing was with drop shipping is I'd find products and stuff. I would sell a lot of products, but it wasn't giving me good profit margins. So this is why I wanted to move to this reselling and sell these products with low pricing on it, and then it's got high profit margins. So that's really where it's at when it comes to reselling. So tap in. That's gonna be the journey. We already in it. I've sold electronics before. I've sold name like luxury clothes and stuff, but I never got it for the low. So I'm excited about this, and watch the journey as we take off. The show must go on. You know what I'm saying? Lock and load. But follow me if you're interested, and tapping in if you're interested in learning any of this. We're gonna have some classes on it. I'm gonna put my vendors on the website soon, and y'all can get it for the low. We're gonna run these plays together. Let's go.